something in me. And I said, God, I will do everything to stand and to stand. Because you told me to do this. And see, God is saying what you in right now. And I believe there's trouble in the room. I believe there's transition in the room. I believe there's a change that's taking place. And God said he ordained this time for you. Because it's going to take you where he promised you. God is saying that you got to say some days, just say thank you.
Thank you.
Don't cry about it, just say thank you. Don't ask them why they did it, just say thank you. So there's some people you got to call up and say, I just called to say thank you. They're going to wonder, why you called me? Don't you know I talked about you? Don't you know I lied on you?
Come on.
I don't even want to discuss it, but I just want to thank you. Because it's taken me to where I got to go. There's doors that's been closed. There's situations, but you just got to say thank you. Because God is saying, just like with Judas, he's taking you somewhere. Go over to John chapter 13. John chapter 13. Am I helping anybody?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
John chapter 13. Let's read verses 1 to 3.
That's all right. That's all right. Amen. Amen. Now, therefore, the feast of the Passover, when Jesus knew that his hour was come, that he should depart out of this world unto the Father, having loved his own which were in the world, he loved them unto the end. And supper being ended, the devil having now put into the heart of Judas Iscariot, Simon's son, to betray him. Jesus, knowing that the Father had given all things into his hands, and that he was come from God and went to God.
Amen. Let me tell you how to get through the transition. Let me tell you, there's 3 things that you got to know when you're going through. It's not the problem that you're going through. The problem is sometimes we don't know what we need to know in order to get through.
That's right.
Sometimes it's just something that's going to carry me through, because I've also come to tell you that if God, where he sends you, he's prepared you.
Come on, speak.
See, you got to know that. You got to know that. See, that's what a test is all about. God does not send you where he does not prepare you.
Come on
now.
We don't always know until we get there that we've already been prepared. Because we can get into some situations that amaze our own selves how we handle that. But that was only the God in you letting you know I had already took care of the situation. So you got to know that God is already in your tomorrow. See, he's already there. That's why he's telling you it's time for you to go. He's telling you it's time to transition. He's telling you this is your hour. And even though you see the opposition, and you know hell is coming against you, and you feel like your back is against the wall, God said, don't fret about it, because I've already prepared you. And see, one thing the church misunderstands is that a test is not given unless they believe you know the information. See, when you in school, see, a lot of times in church I hear people say, I'm going through a test because God is trying to teach me something. If you don't know it by now, you're not going to pass the test. God doesn't give you a test to teach you. God gives you the test to let you know there's something that you know. So the minute I realize I'm in a test, I got to pull out of me the information that God said I must know. There's something in you that God said, I know that you are ready to pass the test. Because he does not let anything come to you that you cannot handle. See, that's the God that we serve. Even though I don't like my furnace of affliction, God already knew I'm going to come out unscathed. When he sent the boys into the fiery furnace, he already knew they was going to come out all right.
Speak it.
And so God is telling you, whatever situation you in today, you got the information to get through it.
My
you
Lord.
got what it takes to pass the test.
Come on.
And so God is saying, regardless of what the enemy is telling you, regardless of what it looks like, that's why he said we walk by faith and not by sight.
Come on now, that's right.
Because what I see can fool me.
But
God said there's something in you that is going to cause you to pass the test. He said that the reason I didn't let it come last year is that it had to come now because I prepared you for the test and just arrived to you. You know, we say, why me and why is this going on? Why not you?
Come on. Why not?
See, I don't want to get off topic, but see, sometimes I look at Joseph when I found out that when I was going through my test, I said, you know what, God, when I was going through the transition, I said, you know what, got to a point, I said, I'm honored. I'm honored because you knew I could handle this.
That's it.
How much of an honor is that God looks down from heaven and
Come on.
says that I'm looking for somebody that I can take to the next level.
Jesus.
Somebody that I can use to bring me glory.
Ooh,
But
my
it's somebody
Lord.
that I can trust to get the job done.
That's right.
Yes.
So you got to look at yourself and some days pat your own self.
Come
the back.
on, come on,
Some days
come
sit
on.
down and have a cup of coffee with yourself. Some days just look in the mirror and say, girl, you are bad. Man, you are bad. Because God found me. He said that he knew I could get through the test.
That's right.
Oh, I know I went through, but the fact of the matter is that God, not man, but God looked and said, wow, I'm looking to and fro to see who can handle this situation.
Come on,
You got to be
Yes.
honored to know. God, Joseph was honored to know that you know what, God, you allowed me to go from my pit to the prison
Come
and to the
on.
palace.
Yeah.
You allowed me to go through
My
all this
Lord.
because you knew that in the end I was going to handle this.
Yes.
So God is saying you got to flip the script on that enemy
Come on now.
sometimes. And you got to realize you are more than a conqueror.
Yes.
See, it's one thing to be a conqueror.
That's
It's
right.
another thing to be more than a
That's
conqueror.
That's right.
You
See,
better
because
speak
a
it.
conqueror, yes, it has conquered some things, but people that are more than conquerors, you stand even when it looks bad.
Come on now.
That's all
Come
right.
on,
You
speak.
more, God said you more than a conqueror.
Yes.
He said because the conqueror don't get the title until they conquer something.
Mm.
But God said you more than a conqueror.
Uh-huh.
Because you standing and doing everything to stand even in your tracks.
That's
Even when you're going
Jesus.
through, you're saying all is well.
That's right.
Even when it looks bad, you're saying all is well. Even when you know your back is against the wall, you're saying all is well.
Yeah.
Even when you're sick in your body, all is well. Even when I'm losing my mind, all is well. Even when the kids are acting up, all is well.
All is well.
Even
Yeah.
when the spouse is acting up, all is
All
well. When
is
the
well.
money looks funny, all
That's
is
all
well.
right. That's
God
all
said
right.
that takes more than a conqueror.
Yes.
Ooh,
God said
Jesus.
you're more